The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Crowder in motion here right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, Daniels steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan? Introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Got to give their offensive coordinator credit there. He got right into the head of the defensive coordinator because right on the heels of the sack on second down, he figured they were going to come at him hard again. And so he went ahead and hit what a brilliant call. Screen pass works well enough. They're able to pick up a first down. That's one way to keep that defense at bay.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back to Robinson now on first down. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's the second down and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Let's go now. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start
Boys
in
out there
excellent
hungry,
field
man.
position following the INT. Rolling to his left. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop him for a loss. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
Ready.
And they'll try the option on first and
start
goal.
doing that.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 7 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Nah, you don't suck so low. I probably played like 10 games already today.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. To the air goes Daniels.
Oh,
and
my.
that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yo, if you just joined, please leave a like on the video, sub to the channel. I'm trying to reach my goal of 400 subscribers. We greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. In motion right is Aguilar. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be in. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Play action. It's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Able to fight through one tackle. And he
Boy,
will be out of
Henry,
bounds
man.
here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
That stiff arm he had in the Steelers play was nasty.
Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action with Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted.
Okay.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll roll him out right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. They need 12 here. It's third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 52 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line. And we have
What's
to
up,
here.
Leonard?
The protection That's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Jackson. The throw here right sideline.
Keep that up, man. Keep practicing, bro.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10.
Telling you, he's going to be a beast.
Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Solo going to be a beast, too.
From the gun, Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
I don't know how that would work
seconds of the first half.
unless one of y'all share your screen and I stream that way.
Seconds of the first half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make, and he's moving like that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Yeah, if you record it, then I could, if you send it to me, I could upload it that way.
20-10. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
If y'all want to send me the footage of the game, then by all means. But y'all got to add each other on the system now.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Solo, can you stream it? Do you I mean, I know you got YouTube, but is it connected to your game system? Because you could just stream it onto your channel and record it, and then I can put it on my channel.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
All right, that's cool, Leonard.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the
If you hit your share button,
Charles, some things
all the options will pop up. If you go all the way to the right, you should see broadcast, and then you should be able to stream it that way. If it's not connected, you might be able to connect your YouTube that way too. Like if you got a phone, you might have to scan it, and it'll connect that way.
Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Like it should give you like a barcode on your TV or something like that. You can scan with your phone.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2
Hey,
remaining
there
as
you
they
go.
burn one here in this third quarter.
There you go. Now you could set your title up before, or you could like edit it after the video is over.
Throwing is
I just
Jackson.
always set mine up before.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Second and a couple.
Yeah, that's good for starters. I like to throw some hashtags in there too.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to be
This is your first video, so with your first live stream.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks
You
up
can
a
change
first
it
down.
afterwards.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Off the option, here's Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Jackson from the shotgun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And now off to the races, down the right side. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ready, break.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Ready.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run with Robinson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. He'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Jackson will throw again. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. His throw is going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
But 2 incompletions since. To the air goes Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there.
He said y'all could 1v1.
It's another first down.
He got the stream set up on his system now too. But y'all can still record it and send it to me.
With their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Ready.
Now Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that play no more.
On the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating and intercepted.
Good pick. Great
picked off by Roquan Smith.
That's crazy.
The Ravens are right back in this football game.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And some room to roam now. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively.
Practice makes perfect, man.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. Your tackler is almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This will go to Henry out wide. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Ravens going to use
the hardest I've seen get hit on here so far.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Rolling to his right. This one into the hands of Crowder downfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To throw is Daniels. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
I just can't stop throwing picks.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
GG's.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep
telling me to go for it.
Over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way. Yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over.
Did y'all at each other already?
Frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground.
Oh, so low.
Ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot
Say you got some competition this game.
Anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Just let me know whenever y'all go live. Like, hit me on PSN or something.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Good game.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds, Charles.
Yeah, let me know, either one. Whoever, let me know that y'all live. It don't matter.
Either, Brandon.
I'll be on there, though.
If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
So a victory here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
I'm Brandon Gordon, certainly after